In the hazy twilight of a forgotten, decaying town, whispers clung to the air, like the dense fog that shrouded the streets. A creeping unease settled deep within Clara as she trudged through the cracked pavement, the stars smothered by a foreboding blanket of clouds. The rusted sign overhead read, "Welcome to Eldridge," years of wear morphing it into a cryptic warning, rather than a greeting. She had heard stories from the neighboring village, half-hearted tales told around flickering campfires. Eldridge was cursed, they said, haunted by the restless souls of those who had wandered too far into its depths. Intrigued yet apprehensive, Clara ventured into the town, the weight of each footstep echoing against the rotting wood of its boarded-up stores. As she moved deeper, the stillness was tangible, thickened by the secrets it harbored. Shadows flickered behind the cracked windows, yet each time she turned, nothing greeted her but the festering silence. The sound of shuffling feet trailed behind her, a soft scraping like the claws of some unseen creature. Clara's heart quickened, the dread coiling within her like a snake ready to strike. She pressed on, drawn by an invisible thread toward the center of Eldridge. There, a dilapidated church loomed, its steeple reaching out like a skeletal finger, beckoning her closer. The door creaked open with the faintest touch, revealing an expanse shrouded in darkness, the air thick with mildew and something older, something wrong. As her eyes adjusted, she saw figures huddled in the pews, their silhouettes lifeless, faces obscured by shadows, a congregation of the forgotten. They turned as one, their empty gazes piercing through the gloom. Clara froze, recognizing the contours of familiar faces, friends and family, all caught in an eternal vigil, yet devoid of life. A whisper coiled around her, the silence now alive with breaths long since stilled. "Join us," it beckoned, mocking her very existence. The walls of the church seemed to pulse, narrowing as if the space itself was closing in. Clara stumbled back, her throat tightening. The figures began to rise, sinuous and indistinct, drawn toward her as if tethered by invisible strings. They reached out, fingers curling, beckoning her deeper into their world of everlasting twilight. In that moment, Clara realized with a chill that this desolate town was not merely a resting place for the dead. It was a gateway to endless despair, a trap set for any soul brave enough or foolish enough to enter. The fog outside thickened, swirling like a living entity, as the door slammed shut behind her, sealing her fate in the shadow's embrace. And outside, Eldridge remained unchanged. The whispers continued to echo, waiting patiently for the next curious heart to wander into the dusk, the lost souls swaying in silent communion, forever hoping to draw another eternal night.